So right here is the Holy Roman Empire's flag, and this is the Holy Roman Empire at its height around like the 12th century, I think, 13th century, I don't remember, but this is what it is right here, and the borders are basically inaccurate, and you know, the borders inside this country are pretty disgusting, and I'll spare you, yeah, I think you guys already have seen the borders of this country before, and it's horrible. This country's name's horrible, but yeah, let's get started with the video. So we have some unclaimed territory right here. I mean, we have like some parts of Italy left right here, like Venice and this like Croatian thing. We have Slovenia and Austria barely existing. I think it's Belgium and the Netherlands or something like that. I don't know. And also a little bit of Germany as well. So there's that. You know, Denmark's gonna quickly claim that just because, you know, why not? In which Austria, well, unites with this little piece of Slovenia. France is like, okay, so we're gonna go to war with you. We're gonna declare war on the Holy Roman Empire. So France is gonna be the attacker, actually. So just keep in mind, red is the attacker and blue is the defender. So just keep that in mind. So France is actually gonna be the one declaring war on the Germans themselves, or whatever the heck you call this freaking country. It's super weird. It's a weird country name. It's disgusting, and this country's borders look very weird. But, you know, the French obviously reclaimed their territory right away, and, you know, just like that. Literally, they already got their territory back. Oh, or maybe not, because, you know, the Holy Roman Empire people, or soldiers, well, they just liberated their own land, and, uh-oh, that's kind of bad news. And also, just to make this a lot easier, they got some territory from Belgium, and a little island from the Netherlands. And right here, well, it's basically doomed for France. But they have lose their capital, but they're not gonna give up yet. Well, the British, they can get involved, but you know, just so you know, there's no NATO, no UN, so that's why NATO is not involved, and so yeah, there's that. The French just are doing pretty well, and if this was the French in like the 13th century or whatever, they would definitely fail. They definitely would fail, and like, you know, it basically, before I got interrupted by something else, basically France will look like that. Yeah, but you know, this is a different universe, different timeline, different whatever. Well, the French, well, I mean, they already get Berlin, and it looks like the whole country's about to collapse. No, of course not. Let's take over the country, and it looks like France is doomed, and well, no word for France. Well, look at the peace treaty. And that is a lot of territory gained from the Holy Roman Empire themselves, and they've basically left Brittany itself. So France is now within the Holy Roman Empire, just that Brittany got itself its independence and has its own government now. That's great for them. I'm gonna go back to red. So this country is gonna go to war with some countries, because you know, well, we have Italy right here, which we're gonna go to war with Italy just because, you know, why not? And you know, Italy is weakened, and you know, this in the south of Italy, it's not really that great to live, because you know, there's some rebels in southern Italy, you know, like, yeah, just like this. Right here are the Italian rebels, probably, you know, because, you know, why not? And now we're met with the Italian rebels, in which Sardinia gets greeted with the Holy Roman Empire soldiers. And right here, Sicily, well, this is the last of the current Italian Republic government, whatever it is, until, well, the Holy Roman Empire just literally landed in Sicily, and of course kick out all these guys right here, and especially the fact they got the rebels, and now officially claim Italy all for itself now. So the Holy Roman Empire is out here just annexing everyone. But the thing is, though, Austria is going to unite with Hungary, so no, it's not going to be called Austria-Hungary, it's just going to be just still called Hungary. Well, to counter the Holy Roman Empire, we have a brand new alliance forming up, and this is what the alliance looks like so far. And I have no clue why Kazakhstan is in here, so there's that as the Kazakhs, not an alien. And, you know, some countries have made a mistake not joining the alliance, such as Tunisia and Albania. So basically, I'll spare you the details. These countries do not really last that long in the fight, in which of course we both lose, and which leads in the Holy Roman Empire victory, just, you know, annexing all the territories completely. Well, Montenegro is gonna be a little smart and join the alliance right here. Serbia, you might want to join the alliance now, because, you know, now you're bordered with the Holy Roman Empire, in which, big mistake. They don't, because, you know, Kosovo, they recognize Kosovo as their own territory. Serbia is going to get involved because, you know, they think they're getting, you know, of course, Kosovo gets obliterated like that, and, well, Serbia just kind of falls. But Montenegro makes a little bit of a silly move. The same goes with Romania to help out Serbia, in which, you know, it does go out pretty successful, and, you know, good job for that. But, you know, Montenegro, too bad for you, just get obliterated like that. And, you know, we have this fight holding out for a little bit, in which, you know, basically the whole Roman Empire is losing all over again. So that's kind of bad news. I mean, this is the first time they're in the Balkans, kind of, so there's that. I mean, they do have, like, a little bit of Slovenia kind of in the Balkans, I guess. But then again, well, you know, Serbia, it's not gonna last that long for you. And Romania, you might as well just opt out of the war, which they're going to. In which the Holy Roman Empire is pretty much a powerful country to obliterate Serbia. I have no clue why I'm using the word obliterate a lot. So yeah, let's go to the peace treaty real quick. And so yeah, this is what the country looks like now. And they have two brand new puppet states, which is Serbia and Vojvodina, where like this autonomous region of former Serbia was. So Andorra is their next target, in which Andorra, you cannot fight Andorra, because I mean, Andorra is literally so powerful that they can literally pull Napoleon and just march his army all the way to the capital of the country, Berlin, or I don't know, I actually don't know where the capital of this country is. I keep that in mind, I don't remember where the capital of this country is, but Berlin, or Vienna, or Prague, or Paris, or Amsterdam, or Bern, Ljubljana, or Rome, you know? So basically, good job, Andorra. Actually, in your dreams, you can dream about that, but, you know, you're just gonna get obliterated. So a massive board change is that Andorra is now fully incorporated into the Holy Roman Empire. Well, congratulations, Greece. You're up next for the Holy Roman Empire's target, in which, little do they know, the Greece is gonna pull a little bit of a funny trick, in which they're gonna instantly request to join, like, right now. But the thing is, that the Holy Roman Empire doesn't know about this, which, the Holy Roman Empire has been building up troops along Greece's border, which, you know, this is just a little bit of a tactic, you know, get the whole alliance involved, but unfortunately, Greece, you're a little too late for that, in which, you know, you're not fully incorporated into the alliance, in which it's time for you to just, you know, first things first is that the Holy Roman Empire is going to send a lot of troops into Greece, in which, you know, it goes pretty much successful and cut off Greece into two pieces now. It's just this Panhandle and this, the main Greece area, in which, you know, the Panhandle does fall kind of fast, just like that. And which, you know, it's time for northern Greece to fall, or maybe not, because, you know, the Greeks are getting supported by a lot. I mean, basically all of the members. So there's that. In which Greece, of course, pushes back the Holy Roman Empire by a lot. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they literally just pushed into Albania, just like that. You know, this kind of looks similar to World War II, because, you know, remember when the Greeks, well, the Italians, they failed at attacking the Greeks, as you know. So, the Holy Roman Empire right here, of course, knocks back the Greeks, which, you know, it didn't take that long. Which, unfortunately for you, Greece, you're not holding out so well. Your economy is crippling, your military is crippling, in which, you know, maybe it's time for you to surrender, in which, they're not going to. But, you know, the thing is, though, Greece does pretty much fall fast, in which Athens itself falls, and then it's time for all these Greek islands to get, you know, captured. But, you know, we still have Crete, but, you know, of course, let's go to the peace treaty real quick. Even though Crete, the main island, one of Greece's main islands, that are still alive. And so right here, well, Crete does fall, aka the Greek government. Sorry, I cannot speak English today. Like, it's always a mistake recording at night, because my brain does not function that well. So, Sweden right here. Well, they joined the alliance the exact same time the Holy Roman Empire has went to war with Sweden. So, of course, being pretty smart and, you know, learning from Greece's mistakes, that's not good for the Holy Roman Empire. But the thing is, though, is that Russia... So we do have some, like, supporting countries right here, obviously, of, like, Portugal joining along, and we have Latvia and Finland, and, you know, Finland's in this war. Now Estonia's gonna join. But, you know, just for extra protection, just because, you know, why not Norway? But, you know, now we have Russia involved, so that's just great to know. So this is a lot of fronts for the Holy Roman Empire to deal with. They have, like, in Africa, which, okay, well, it's not gonna really last that long. I mean, we have random teams working together like Morocco and Algeria, Hungary and Romania, Belarus and Poland and Ukraine, Bulgaria and North Macedonia working together, which is pretty weird. And Crete, well, that's goodbye for them. You know, Greece is back. You know, Vojvodina over here is an exposed position, which, you know, of course they fall, including Serbia. And, you know, this is just kind of bad timing for you, Holy Roman Empire. You know, you're literally losing power in the Balkans, in which that didn't really last that long. So, congratulations for barely lasting that long in the Balkans. And, well, they just took out Denmark just like that, including one of its islands. I think it's called Bon? I don't remember. But, you know, Croatia, well, you can say goodbye to its coast, and same as Bosnia and Herzegovina. And now it's time for basically everyone in the east of Holy Roman Empire's borders to just get obliterated. But, you know, it's time for Russia to take out Kazakhstan. But, you know, a launch into Ukraine, of course, is going to be made, and a big launch into Belarus has been made, of course. So, basically, the Holy Roman Empire is about to meet the Russians, which, because, you know, Warsaw just got captured. But the thing is, though, is that Russia from Kaliningrad, well, they're about to take some land from everyone. Which, because of that, the Baltics are, well, they got stranded from this little gap right here, and from Belarus. Well, the thing about Belarus having a different president than, you know, Lukashenko. But, you know, Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, got captured, and of course, you know, just time for every mapping video to be similar. Of course, Ukraine just falls. And same goes with Moldova, because, you know, Transnistria. But, you know, these Spanish islands get, you know, captured. I think it was a Catalonia right here. But a launch into Sweden's finally made. And, you know, it's time for, you know, the Holy Roman Empire and the Russians to split up Europe in the east. And so, yeah, that has just happened right there. And I'll do the border changes after whoever wins. So right here in Spain, well, it's time for you to, like, fall. But, you know, this is just to laugh at Napoleon. Because, you know, the Holy Roman Empire fell because of Napoleon. And, well, Norway, good job losing again. You know, your whole population lives literally right exactly here. But then the Finns over here, well, they captured the Kola Peninsula, basically, and now have a lot of military equipment and nukes. So, congratulations, Russia. And also, the Finns are now pushing into St. Petersburg. And also, the Finns are pushing into Estonia, including its capital, Tallinn. It's just not going so well for the blue team, but, you know, the Holy Roman Empire has been slightly ignoring Africa, which Morocco takes a little bit of an opportunity to push up into Spain, but then the Holy Roman Empire is note of it and gives them a big fat slap, in which same goes Algeria and Libya, which all these countries' capitals have just, you know, have all fallen. And now it's just the Nordics. But the Russians do push back the Finns by a lot, and especially here in Estonia. The Holy Roman Empire basically, well, has taken all of Sweden and Norway, and is now starting to push into Finland, in which, because of this, well, Russia has all of its Kola Peninsula back, and a big push into Finland's Bay, which costs Russia a lot of money, and the rush of Helsinki has started, and, well, it's pretty close, and of course the Holy Roman Empire got Helsinki before the Russians, in which now it's just the UK, which signs for peace. And yeah, so let's go look at this hectic treaty. Is a pretty big Holy Roman Empire. Well, Russia got Finland. It's right here down in Africa. Well, they did puppet Morocco, Algeria, and Libya into their own little Saharan little things. So at the end of the war, the Russians got Transylvania by military, right? The Holy Roman Empire controlled Serbia, which was a puppet state, and Russia was like, wait a second, we'll give you Transylvania if you're really Serbia, in which the Roman Empire hesitated, and they, of course, had to say yes. You know, it'll be funny, because, you know, Austria-Hungary, you know. But over here in Norway/Sweden, well, they are a Holy Roman Empire ally now, so they're independent, but are a massive ally, and you know, have to trade a lot with the Holy Roman Empire. And that's basically gonna conclude the video right here. If you want to see more mapping videos like this, you should click on this video right here, which is about Germany forming an empire.